And here what we will do, we will use like VLAN 10 here, this two machine, name we give IT, and IP schema we are going to use 192.168.10.0/24, and this one we can say this is like VLAN 20, and name we can give here HR. IP schema we are going to use 192.168.20.0/24, and here we can say this is a VLAN 30. Okay, VLAN 30, name we will give like a sales, and IP schema we are going to use 192.168.30.0/24, and this we can say this is a VLAN 40, and name we can give marketing, and here 192.168.40.0/24. this is the company network you have here. And now you have two VLAN, so we need to do the inter VLAN, all that stuff. So instead of that one, what we will do here, we will use here sub interface. So in that sub interface we will do the IP. So instead of this one, what we will do, we will divide this interface into sub interface. Already we done this one, how to do the sub interface, like router on a stick we are calling. I will teach you here. So what we can write 192.168.3.1. so I will remove this. Now we will say interface f0/1.10. I am doing sub interface, then encapsulation dot 1q, then VLAN number, whatever for which VLAN we are doing, we need to put that tag, then you need to put the IP. So whatever IP you are planning to assign to that interface, so you are planning to assign the IP to this interface is this one. Okay, and then after that you will write again interface f0/1.20 for VLAN 20, then you will write encapsulation dot 1q, and you will put the VLAN tag, and you will write IP address 192.168.20.1, give space 255.255.255.0. okay, this is the configuration we need to do in this interface here. This is just simple, not that much stuff. This is simple only. I am mixing the technology here, so no need to worry. If you face difficulty, I will teach you again, so no need to worry. If you see, this is our IP schema we are going to apply to this interface f0/1 R3, which is connecting to the LAN network. Okay, and here you have the other interface, so here also you will have different thing. This interface also you are going to do the sub interface f0/1. So I can copy this whole configuration from here, I can go here, I can paste, and we will change here. Here we will use like for which VLAN we are doing for VLAN 30, and then we are doing for VLAN 40. So I am putting the VLAN 30 tag here, I am using 30. Okay, and then I will go here, I will do for VLAN 40, and then I will do for VLAN 40 here. Confusion any? Okay, actually when you have the multiple VLAN, we need to do the inter VLAN. So if you want to do the inter VLAN, you have three methods as we do before. One is separate cable we will use to connect the router separate interface. That is not practical, because if you have maybe 10 VLAN, you need to connect 10 cable from here to here, so we will not use that one. Then second method, you have to use the router on a stick, so I am using this second. Third method, you should have the layer 3 switch, but here we don't have layer 3 switch, so I am not using that one. Whenever you have multiple VLAN, you need to do the inter VLAN, that is compulsory. Without inter VLAN, different department cannot communicate. So you need to look what method you can apply to do the inter VLAN, what thing you can do. So among this you have three methods to do the inter VLAN. From that, this one is suitable in this situation because we don't have layer 3. device. If you have layer 3 switch in between the router and this layer 2 switch, then we will use that inter VLAN by using the SVI, switch virtual interface. That will be best. In real world you will have the layer 3 switch and we will use the inter VLAN inside that switch. But if the company is small, they don't have that much equipment and they don't have budget to increase the equipment, we can use the layer 2, this router on a stick method. Router on a stick method is nothing but dividing the interface into sub interface. If you want to connect multiple network, multiple subnet to the one interface only, then you need to divide the sub interface. Clear, right? Yeah, I will save this because maybe if we have any issue, whatever we design, it will go down the topology. So better we will save, so we can use this. So we can say OSPF multi-area, and also we can say redistribute with VLAN DSCP mix lab.